Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see what is going on in this connection. What do they wish they could tell you? Messages from them. We are going to be channeling your person's energy and see where this connection is headed. So yeah, here we have three piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the rose quartz. We have pile 2 with the green jasper, and we have pile 3 with the lapis lazuli. So as I always say, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on the crystals, their properties, the colors, the angel numbers, and the timestamps. It is really up to you, but go ahead and take a second to do that, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection, what is going on with you and your person. So I'm going to start off by picking cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck to see what the theme of this reading is going to be, or just, messages to start off. Okay, so we got Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Okay, so I feel like this connection has left someone feeling brokenhearted, left out in the cold, or this could mean that someone was just coming out of a heartbreak, coming into this connection, or like you mended something within them or you healed them. One of those three things, or maybe a combination of all of them. But I do see that your person is kind of going through it. I do see that someone in this connection, probably the both of you, are kind of having a hard time right now. I'm sensing that for some of you watching this, there could have been a separation, or it could be like a no contact or very little contact situation. But basically, this says healing from heartache. Okay, so someone is going through a lot of healing. Someone is going through a lot of like just introspection in general. What else am I getting here? And like, yeah, I'm really seeing that you really helped this person heal in some way, and I feel like it could have been the other way around too, like both ways. I feel like maybe you were heartbroken before you met this person, and maybe you thought that you could never really like anyone again. Or feel the same way, and then you met this person, or this person sort of healed something within you. I'm even seeing something to do with childhood wounds, or maybe they came out in this connection. But I am seeing that this was a connection that was filled with a lot of like depth. Okay, it wasn't just like a superficial, it wasn't just like a on the surface level connection. I really feel like this invoked some deeper feelings within the both of you. I'm really seeing something to do with the past. Some sort of emotional baggage might have come up, or maybe someone was healing through emotional baggage, or something to do with someone's childhood. Or this could just mean that someone was left feeling a little bit heartbroken if there has been some sort of ending, and like right now they're just trying to like mend their heart. Okay, but like I'm basically seeing that the both of you are very connected to one another, very attached, very attracted to one another. If this card didn't come up, like okay, let me rephrase that. This card is confirmation that this person really did and still does care for you. I'm getting that maybe some of you could have even been doubting, like, oh, did this person even like me? Did this person even care? Like, is, was this even like a real thing, or something like that? I'm seeing that someone in this connection could have been having doubts regarding that at times, or maybe you questioned whether or not they had feelings for you, or vice versa. Maybe they questioned that as well. Maybe the both of you did that, or maybe there were just times where it's like you just didn't really know what the heck was going on with them. Like you couldn't really like gauge their energy. Like you just couldn't tell like what was going through their mind. Okay, but like I feel like deep down the both of you know that you really liked each other. You still do. There definitely still is a connection here, but I'm just seeing like someone wishes that the other person was a little bit more vocal, or a little bit more open. Or I'm even seeing that someone could have like use the other person as like a therapist, or like vice versa. Maybe when I say used, I don't just mean like oh, they used you, like not like that, but I mean like I feel like they definitely could have come to you regarding problems, regarding things that happened to them in the past. But I'm also seeing that like maybe you could have wished like, okay, that's cool that they're talking about this stuff, but can they talk about their feelings for me? Can they open up about that? Okay, but I'm seeing that like because of this thing that they went through in the past, like they had a hard time really like opening up in that sense. But that's not to say they didn't feel for you or don't feel for you. They 100% do. It's just that like because of what they went through, they still had their walls up, okay? They still had their guard up. And I feel like maybe that could have been the case with you too. But I'm just saying that like some of you wish that this person could have been a little bit more open, and like, or you wish like they could just like get over whatever it was. Like, you know, there's something that was like kind of frustrating you, like, ugh, can this person just like not be a simp? Or like, I mean, not like a simp, but like, can this person just, you know, like be more in this, be more present? Or like, I wish, or maybe someone was wishing, and you know, this could be you or them, but like someone was and maybe still is just wishing that the other person really talked about their feelings towards this connection more. Yeah, those are just a couple of the messages that I got here. Okay, we also got Death and the Maiden. Okay, so this is really giving me Scorpio vibes. This is giving me like death vibes, like the major arcana card, Death. In one of the decks, the death card actually has death and rebirth on it. So yeah, that's kind of like what I see this card as. Like, yes, there's a skeleton, but yes, there's this fair maiden. So I just feel like, you know, if something like died, it's gonna like it hasn't like quite died yet. It's like going through a period of transformation or rebirth. That was such a weird way of saying it, but like I'm just seeing that, like, you know, maybe this person was like, they felt like they were kind of dead inside until like they met you. Maybe they felt like they couldn't really like fall for anyone until they met you. Like, I feel like they could have been very heartbroken because of something that happened in the past. It doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic, or maybe they were scared of getting their heart broken being with you because they know that you have that power. So I'm just seeing that someone kept their guard up. But going back to that first statement, it's like, you know, like they might have felt that like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna like anyone again, and then boom, they met you, and like, look at this like beautiful maiden here. Like, that's what they think of you as. It's like, you know, you sort of healed them. Maybe they could have been like, not like, it's kind of dramatic to say like dead inside, but like, you know, there's something within them that you really like invoked, that you really brought to life. Okay, I really do feel like you brought this person to life in a lot of different ways. I'm seeing something to do with your beauty. Like, they're so astounded by your beauty, or your attractiveness, you know, regardless of whoever you are. And something about your vibe, like you're beautiful on the inside just as much on the outside, and they're just like, wow, like this person is amazing, like I need to keep this person around. You know, this is giving me Scorpio vibes. So I'm seeing there's a little bit of like, you know, like obsession here. Like, you know, I do feel like this person's like secretly obsessed with you, like even if they're not showing it, even if they weren't vocal about it, or maybe even at times if they talked about their past or something, like their ex or something like that, like or like another person, or like another girl or another guy or something. I feel like maybe they were trying to like play games and kind of see where you're at or how you would take them, or yeah, like if you would get jealous or something like that. Yeah, because I do feel like this person does get jealous. Like, I feel like this person would definitely be jealous if they saw you with someone else. Okay, yeah, like this person does not want to lose you. I definitely feel like they're clinging very tightly to this connection, believe it or not. Okay, like even if they aren't being vocal about it, I feel like energetically, if you can't stop thinking about them, if they keep popping up in your mind, like that's because they're thinking the same about you, and they're low-key hoping that you feel the same way. Okay, not low-key, high-key. Actually, this is a very high-key card. But yeah, like, you know, I just feel like I keep looking at the skull, and it's like just the contrast. The skull is so creepy, but then like the maiden, she's so pretty. Like, you know, yeah, there's just something about you, your vibe, your energy that I keep hearing brought this person to life, and really, you know, made this person see the beauty of things, see the beauty of love even. I feel like maybe they kind of gave up on love, like I mentioned, and, you know, I feel like they kind of hated like seeing couples, or maybe that was you too, like, you know, people around you getting engaged and married, and same with them, and they're just like, oh, love, so gross. But then like you brought this person back to life. Sorry, that is like the fifth time I said that, but it's like you made them love again. You made them believe in love again. So yeah, I mean, that's a pretty big thing, okay? Because I feel like maybe they could have gone through a period where they were dating people or seeing people, but it's like no one really invoked the emotion that you did in them, okay? And like, it's, you know, with this card here, again, I'm getting like intense energy here. Like, they're still very much into you, very much connected to you, very much attracted to you, okay? Like, again, this is giving me like death vibes, Scorpio vibes, and yeah, there definitely was a lot of like attractive, like magnetic energy between the both of you. Yeah, this person like fantasizes about you, like 100%. Yes, in that freaky way, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Also, my contacts look kind of scary. Like, I am wearing a really light color. I did not know it would look like this. So, yeah. Sorry if that like freaks you out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the, uh, gosh, what's this called? From this deck. I've been using it so much. It's pretty late, you guys. But yeah, the first card that I saw that like wasn't even in the deck, but it was left on like my table over there, was the Star card. Okay, so this person is definitely holding out hopes on having a future with you. Again, with the Death and Maiden, this is all about transformation. This is all about death, and what follows death is rebirth. Okay, like renewal is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and this person is definitely still holding out hope and faith that the both of you will end up together, or that there is a future between the both of you. And I'm even seeing this as like a sign from spirit, like yes, there is still a future in this connection. There is still unfinished business in this connection. Okay, like I feel like you're not done with one another just yet, especially since this came towards the beginning of your reading. Yeah, like, you know, this has I'm also getting Aquarius vibes, so maybe someone could be an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I also got, again, Scorpio. That's like the 5th time I said that. With this, it's kind of hard to tell. We did get like, okay, 3 and 6, that adds up to 9. Maybe 9 could be relevant. 2 and 8 adds up to 10. So I'm also seeing 1, maybe 111, 999, or 99. You could be seeing that. Yeah, I totally forgot to mention the sign. Like 9, that's September. So maybe I'm thinking it could be a Virgo or Pisces. Okay, so I'm really getting Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. So maybe someone could be that, but don't worry too much about the signs. But, you know, I really love this Star card, because this person, like, I feel like there's this inner knowing between the both of you that this isn't over, okay? Like, they are going to hit you up. There is a future. There is still something that needs to be talked about, or some clarity that needs to be given. Yeah, like, they just cannot give up on you is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm also getting fixed sign energy, so Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. So someone really is clinging on to this connection. And yeah, you know, this also has a lot to do with healing. Like, the Star card is associated with healing, and that totally makes sense, because we drew this Mend a Broken Heart fairy. Okay, I feel like, yeah, with this fairy card, anytime a fairy comes up, like, okay, so in this deck, Oracle of Shadows and Light, fairies basically indicate healers, especially someone who's like really lighthearted, someone who's like, you know, really charming, someone who's so like kind and like, you know, sociable, like someone like you. Like, I feel like all these traits describe that's at least how your person sees you. I'm even seeing maybe you could have an air rising. I feel like you could be kind of flirty, you could be like kind of charming. Like, you don't even know this, like, you know, I just feel like the way that you talk, you come off as so sweet, so kind, so caring. I feel like this person definitely thinks you're so sweet and cute. You know, they like, just externally and internally, like, they just love your personality. And like, I feel like a lot of people, when they meet you, they're just like, oh my gosh, they're such a cute person, like, they're so sweet, they're so kind. And it's like, you know, you just give off healing vibes. Okay, you definitely did that to this person. I feel like, you know, you may have helped this person get over something, get over a situation, maybe even over someone. And like, that's a compliment. Okay, because like, trust me, like, there's some people who take years to get over their past, yeah, to get over their past. But like, yeah, you know, this person is very grateful to have someone like you in their life. Yeah, they're very much into you, and they're just like, yeah, I cannot give up on this person. I still see a future with this person, and I'm holding on to that. Okay, so yeah. The other card that we got here is the Page of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there is a message that is going to be coming in from this person regarding their feelings, or like something will be clear. Okay, something about their feelings will be clear. You know, like the whole thing that I was saying about like someone, you know, was wished that like the other person talked a little bit more about their feelings, or was a little bit more vocal or open. I feel like that is, you know, that is coming for you. Okay, so like, even at the Star card, like, this is really the card of wish, and like, I like to see it as like a wish come true, wishes fulfilled. So I mean, if that is something that you want or have been manifesting, I do feel like this person is going to come forward and tell you how they feel, or like, it'll be a lot more obvious how they feel about you, and it's a good thing. Okay, like, they feel really like positive about this connection. They're very much into you, they're very attracted to you, they still have feelings for you 100%. So I feel like that is going to be made very clear to you. and I do feel like it's gonna come from them, because I was like seeing like, okay, like could it be a sign or something, or like will they be a little bit more like subtle about it? But I would not be surprised if this person like straight up came out and told you they really liked you and like, you know, actually meant it, like not even like love bombing, but I feel like it's, you know, finally time that they express their feelings towards you, because I feel like that's something that a lot of you have really been waiting for. So yeah. Okay, we also got the Six of Swords. Okay, so this is the card of movement, action, things happening, traveling. So if there is some sort of distance between the both of you, I feel like that distance is going to be mitigated. Okay, this could be a physical distance, this could be like an emotional distance, you know, in terms of communication, or, you know, just you haven't really talked. Could be a no contact, little contact situation. But I feel like there is definitely movement happening behind the scenes, and it's going to manifest itself into the 3D. Yeah, we got the Page of Cups and Six of Swords. These are really, really promising cards. Okay, it's like this movement's going to be really good, because, you know, it's like, I feel like emotions are going to come out, and you're going to have like a heart to heart, like, you know, deeper, more meaningful conversation. So I feel like this is meaningful movement, not like this person just coming to be like in and out of your life. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like this person is getting a little bit more serious, and, you know, literally as I mentioned serious, we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like this person is getting serious about their life, about themselves, about like what it is that they want in their future. Like maybe someone in this connection, you know, maybe they could be of like a marriageable age, or like at that, they're at that point where, like, you know, they should start thinking about who they want to settle down with. But like, it's funny because the Queen of Swords actually represents the opposite. It represents like a breakup or a divorce. But I'm seeing, like, you know, because of all these positive cards that we got here with the Star, Page of Cups, Six of Swords, I'm really seeing that this person is just being cautious about coming forward. Okay, they know they want to be with you. They know, you know, they have hope for a future with you, and they definitely are going to give you a message. But I'm also seeing like they're almost going about it in like a strategic, rational, logical way, where like they're really thinking about, you know, what they want to say, what they want to tell you, because, you know, swords has to do with communication, and like, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's someone who's, you know, thinks a lot, someone who's like wise, someone who's mature, so they want to make sure that they have the right thing to say to you. I'm even seeing that, like, you know, just because of all like the sort of like heavy energy that we got in the beginning, I will say that, you know, this person could be a little bit like cautious about not leading you on too fast. Okay, like, don't get me wrong, this person still has feelings for you, they do care, but it's like they don't want to move too soon. What's that phrase? Too soon, too quick? That doesn't even make sense. But like, yeah, they're just like, you know, they don't want to like misguide you. They want to make sure that they really have something solid, steady, stable to offer you, something to tell you that's not going to leave you just hanging. Because I do feel like maybe this person could have been like led on in the past, or like, you know, that could literally be one of their wounds or scars, or love bombed or something like that. So they're just kind of being cautious about like how they want to approach you, what they want to say, and like, you know, I'm even seeing they kind of want things to go at their own pace a little bit. So, you know, it could be that like maybe, and it doesn't have to be, but like maybe for some of you it's like you were ready to move fast with this person, you were ready to take that next step, or that enter that next phase. Wow, it's 11:11, by the way. Like, I'm looking at the clock. Make a wish. That's positive that you got this. Sorry, I totally digress. But it's like, yeah, maybe you could have wanted to move to that next level, but it's like this person wasn't quite ready. And, you know, honestly, this is a blessing in disguise, because it's like, you know, it's telling me that they're still like, they're gonna make sure they're completely healed, completely like, you know, in the state of mind where they can give you exactly what you deserve when they go to that next stage. So that's a good thing. Okay, but like, oh my gosh, like they fantasize about you a lot. Like, I took a closer look at this card, and like, yeah, this guy is just like, you know, there's a flying pig here. He's just in like fantasy mode. This person fantasizes about a life with you, a future with you, and even in that sense, like, you know, in that freaky sense. So yeah, there's so much attraction here. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, I'm also getting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. With the Page of Cups, I got Scorpio, Pisces energy. We got Aquarius energy. We got Gemini energy again, and then also fixed sign energy, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. So maybe someone in this connection could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, yeah, we got I will make things up, I promise. Okay, so maybe there could be a sense of stagnancy, or you felt like things have been moving slow, or maybe this person said something that, you know, might have hurt, or like they did something to hurt you. I do feel like they're going to be making that up to you. I do feel like they are, you know, like they're really stepping into the higher, more like mature version of themselves. So you know, they're just kind of thinking about like how they want to go about this in a manner that is like conducive to the both of you, where, you know, they're moving at their pace that's comfortable to them, but also like not letting you down at the same time. So yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of thinking. You know, this person just needs some time to kind of like think about what they want to do. So it's like, if you feel like there hasn't been that much movement, like don't mistake that as this person not thinking, because trust me, you are on their mind a lot. Like look at the way that she is contemplating, like her hand on her chin. I mean, like she thinks about not she, but like, you know, this card basically tells me that like they think about you a lot more than you know. Okay, there definitely is movement behind the scenes. Okay, let's pick a couple more cards. Okay. Oh wow, okay, this is so great. Yeah. Okay, this card is literally just sticking to me. I was gonna pick another card, but like, yeah, I became obsessed with you and it scared me. Yeah, so maybe this person feels like they were moving a little bit too fast, or like it scared them, like how fast they fell for you. Okay, like even if they were going through something, even if they had emotional baggage, they're just like, wow, okay, like I am moving terribly fast. I remember the last time this happened, you know, I got my heart broken or something like that. But like, you know, this totally makes sense with the card that I picked. You know, in the beginning, the death and the maiden, a little bit of like obsessive energy here. And like, you know, this is the kind of person who gets attached. Okay, I even feel like maybe they could have been a little bit codependent, or maybe someone in the situation is, but like they definitely are very emotionally connected and attracted to you. We also got, I know we will make it. Okay, yeah, so there's this like feeling within them that like they just know. Okay, there's this knowing that this is going to happen, or at least you'll have, you know, some sort of conversation, some sort of clarification. You definitely will be in contact with one another, but it's like, you know, I just see a lot of like hope for the future, and even like knowing that something will really happen, and like absolutely wanting that to happen as well. So yeah. Okay, wow. This reading, like, you know, it was pretty magnetic. Like, I really felt the energies. I really could see that this person is very much into you. Okay, like seriously, like I would not be surprised if they even watch readings on you. Like, even if that doesn't seem likely, even if you're just like, this person isn't even spiritual, like, you know, tarot is everywhere. Like astrology, spirituality, it's a niche that is like growing. And I'm sure like if they have TikTok or any sort of social media, they must have seen like, at least know what tarot is, or like even Instagram reels, you know, the readings that you see on those. So yeah, but I really do see that there is going to be progress and movement happening in this connection. Again, I just feel like it's going to happen on their own time, but like, you know, trust in the process, trust that this is happening. You know, and with this Page of Cups, they are also going to like let you know how they truly feel, and just again become a more like mature version of themselves. But I do see that they still kind of will be on their guard a little bit, like, you know, it's going to take a little bit more to let their guard down, but I do see them eventually doing that and really, you know, what do you call, I was going to say succumbing to this connection, but I know there's a better word. What's that word, like falling to the, surrendering to the connection. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pal one. I really hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I will end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pal 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful green Jasper. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck to see what is going on with your person. What would they tell you if they could? Where is this connection headed? Things like that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck, see what we get here. Okay, so we got the Sewer Mermaid. I really like this card. This says your sensuality is beautiful. I'm getting like Taurus, Libra, Scorpio placement. Someone could have that. Maybe you could have that. But yeah, they're very much attracted to you. They're really attracted to your physical beauty. They think you're really sensual. But I'm also seeing like, you know, yeah, there's something so enticing and captivating about you, like not just externally, but about your personality as well. Okay, like I feel like you could have this kind of like, not you could, you do have like this deeper side to you that, like, you know, maybe not just your person, but maybe other people kind of need to like get to know you a little bit more before they unlock that. But how this translates to this situation and this connection is that, you know, your person just like they were amazed. They were really wowed by the fact that like everything that came out of your mouth was just so interesting. Like they think you are so interesting. I'm like channeling that song. I think it's by Olivia Rodrigo on TikTok. Like, oh, maybe I'm not as interesting or something like that. Yeah, that definitely does not apply to you. I feel like your person wants to spend an entire lifetime getting to know you. They're just like, okay, they can spend hours with you and still want to spend more time with you, still want to know you on a deeper level. I'm just seeing there's something so enticing, like I mentioned, captivating about you that they just can't stay away from. They think you're really intriguing and unique. That's why I'm also channeling like Aquarius energy. They really admire your individuality as well. Let's see what other messages we have here. Yeah, it's funny because she sort of has this like intimidating look, so I'm seeing there could be a sense of intimidation here, and I mean that as a compliment. It's like maybe your person or like even other people, like, you know, they could have been intimidated to approach you, or like maybe they think you're a little bit like, okay, not that you're judgmental, but it's like, you know, they really have to be something big to like get your attention, okay? Because I feel like you are pretty selective, okay? You don't just go after anyone, and you definitely don't just have feelings for just anyone and everyone. But I do feel, you know, you, if you're watching this, you most likely did or still do have feelings for this person. And it's like, I'm even sensing that this person is a little bit like, not little bit, they are lucky that you felt that way about them, okay? Because they know that you're selective. They know that you can probably pull anyone you want, okay? You probably have a lot of people hitting on you. You probably have a lot of people like, you know, DMing you and things like that. And yeah, I just see like there's a sense of like, oh, I'm lucky, but like, you know, I have to do something to really keep this person interested in me. So I feel like your person could have at times tried to like prove themselves to you, or you know, like I even feel like if things happened, like things went downhill, or they would pick fights or something, it was almost like a way of sabotaging this connection, like as means of a subconscious self-defense mechanism. Like, you know how like sometimes when things are going right, but like subconsciously your mind tends to like sabotage that because like, oh, things are going too well, or like um let me be the one to mess it up before like they mess it up, or let me be the one to break up before they do, like, you know, something like that. So that's also something that I feel could have happened, either you or them. But it's like, you know, your person knows that you are very unique, okay? And there's something very different about your beauty. I'm even seeing maybe you're very different than anyone that they've ever been in, ever been with. I feel like, you know, if you're watching this, you probably are spiritual, but like you have like depth to you, okay? And maybe that's not something that they're used to. That's not really something that they have experienced with other people or in other connections. Yeah. Okay. I realize I have like blue light over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the color to white. Okay. Wow, that looks like kind of yellowish. Wow, it's like I'm like I have like a crystal ball or something in front of me. It looks like that. I wish I did. That'd be cool. Okay, let's pick one more card. Yeah, we also, or from this deck, we also got a clockwork pumpkin. A wonderful idea, the aha moment. Yeah, so I feel like there is a climax moment that is going to happen, okay? Like it's so funny, I was like literally looking at the Moonology Oracle deck here, and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what these cards are. I wasn't going to pick it for this reading, but I did channel one of the cards. I think it's like the full moon in Aries, like a fiery climax approaches. So I do feel like that is something that is going to happen in this connection. I'm seeing something to do with the fall time, clockwork pumpkin. I'm also seeing something to do with October. Maybe someone was born in October, or you met in October, or you could be reuniting or reconnecting in October. Yeah, but like, this says clockwork, right? So I associate this with like divine timing, and like things are really happening behind the scenes, okay? The wheels are like spinning. You just can't see them at the moment, but it's like it will soon reveal itself to you, okay? I'm really seeing that, yeah, like something like big is going to be happening like during the fall time, and it's like right in time for holiday season is also what I'm seeing. So like, you know, it's like this person is like things are happening, you know, your spirit guides, their spirit guides, like they really want this to happen, and it's like they want to give you a bonus, you know, like the fall time is really like cuffing season, right? So it's like to bring this person to you during fall time, like, you know, so that you could continue onwards is like a huge blessing, okay? And like, yeah, I just feel like this, like I'm just getting like, you know, just holiday vibes in general, or like, you know, like it's cold outside and like you're with your significant other, like curled up near a fireplace, wearing cozy sweatpants, drinking like eggnog or latte, or, you know, I mean, I'm even sort of mixing up like Halloween here, like you know, like setting up like decorations and like all this cool, fun, spooky stuff. The cats, the black cats, and yeah, basically I'm seeing like, you know, all these things that I just said, like they're pretty warm emotions, pretty like warm, like things that people like hearing, right? Like, yeah, this is like, I'm like, sometimes I have an Aries Mercury, you guys. Like, I wish I had a Virgo or Gemini Mercury, but like, it's just, it's hard for me to get my words in, like, you know, like, see, I can't even say that. But like, I'm just seeing, like, okay, all the positive things that I said, all those, like, you know, the holiday type stuff, those are the feelings you invoke within this person. Like how we feel about Halloween, Christmas, everything in between is how this person feels about you. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just say that to begin with. Sometimes it takes me a while to get my words in. You know, having an Aries Mercury, you guys, like my mind works a lot faster than my mouth can catch up for, you know, this. Yeah, Aries move really fast, and it's like my mind is going like 200 miles a minute. Like yeah, but basically fall time something is happening, and you know, this clockwork, I'm seeing that, like, you know, things are happening soon, things are happening like faster than you even think, okay? Because like with this clockwork, I'm really picturing like a literal wheel, like, you know, you can kind of see this, and like there's like nuts and bolts in this, like a literal wheel spinning, just waiting for this to happen, okay? Like a wheel spinning like behind the scenes, and it's like things are about to materialize in the 3D, but it's all about like having faith. It's like the more you have faith, the more that like it's likely to actually show up. Like I even channeled that one quote about, like, you know, if like from Tinkerbell, you know, from Peter Pan, like when you stop believing in Tinkerbell, when you stop believing in fairies, like they completely just like die out, right? Like I don't want to say die, but like it's almost like their battery just, like, you know, stops working or something like that. So I'm just seeing this is really a time of like having faith, being persistent, and like knowing that things will work out. I even channeled the Nine of Wands energy. It would be really insane like if we drew that card, but it's all about like, I keep hearing like persistency, tenacity, and like just kind of holding on, okay? So it's like if you have held on this long, I feel like it's only a matter of time before something really happens. Obviously that's up to you whether or not you want to do that, but I am seeing it's really close, okay? It's like a lot closer than it is far away. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck to see what other messages we have here. Also, with the Clockwork Pumpkin, I am also channeling Libra and Scorpio, since that happens during October. Those signs, you know, or October, yeah. You guys, I don't know. I can't talk today. Like, what the heck is going on? It is pretty late. I'm not going to lie. It's like past midnight when I'm filming this. It's at night, but I also feel like that's like, you know, when my brain's like hyperactive, but I think my brain's a little bit too hyperactive. But what I meant to say is that Libra and Scorpio season happened during October. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and pick some more cards. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing that someone is kind of in self-defense mode at the moment. Someone does have their walls up, their guard up. They are being kind of strict about their boundaries. I'm even seeing this could be the both of you, not even necessarily just your person. But the Queen of Swords represents someone who has been through heartbreak, maybe even divorce or some sort of like, you know, separation, or like, you know, just like romantic heartbreak, or it doesn't even have to necessarily be romantic, but like she's gone through a good amount of like obstacles in her life, to the point where she definitely did become an empath because of that. She definitely did grow because of that. And it's like, you know, swords are kind of associated with being like cold-hearted and calculating, or like detached, or appearing that way. I'm not saying air signs are actually like that, but you know, they're not like really known to be as emotional as water signs. But the thing about the Queen of Swords is that like she actually is very emotional. It just takes that special person to get it out, and I really feel like you are it for this person, okay? And I'm really seeing that you have been on this person's mind quite a lot. They are in contemplative mode. They're thinking about you like more than ever. Okay, like I even feel like they could be obsessively thinking about you too. I'm even seeing like they look back to your pictures, maybe even like text messages and any sort of like communication exchanges you've had, like memes you've sent, or like, yeah, they're just looking back over like, yeah, just forms of communication or thinking back to that even. I'm also channeling like Libra, Aquarius energy here. It's interesting because we also did get this card in pile one. So if you were drawn to this pile, you might even want to check out pile one. I swear I talk a lot smoother in that. Yeah, but it's almost like even the way that sometimes tarot readers do the reading says a lot about the connection. I just feel like your person needs to find the right words before they can come forward. Okay, this is even a message that I got in pile one. I feel like they're really thinking about what they want to say. They're really thinking about where they want this to go, what they want, you know, what they really want to happen. It's like there's kind of still in the works of thinking that out, you know. This reminded me of clockwork. So yeah, but it's a matter of time before they do that. Again, I feel like it's going to happen sooner than later. So if you've been feeling some sense of stagnancy, I feel like that is going to end soon because swords cards are typically fast moving. But yeah, I am seeing that this person, it might take a little bit of like a little bit more time to really let down their guard and like, you know, be like, you know, really let you in. Okay, but I'm saying that they really want to do that. Okay, like they are very attracted to you, they're very into you. Yeah, seriously, I cannot stress like how beautiful or handsome or attractive they think you are. So yeah, interesting, we got the Ace of Wands. It's actually been a while since I've drawn this card. Actually, this might even be my first time that I drew this card from this deck, and I've had it for a while. Yeah, but with this Ace of Wands, this is all about that spark. Okay, so this connection definitely has that spark. Okay, again, there's a lot of attraction, a lot of magnetism. And the Ace of Wands is really about like starting something new. Okay, so I feel like this person wants to start something new and start things off with a bang. Like, you know how I was saying in the beginning, I channeled that Moonology card that said like a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, like, you know, Aries. I'm even getting Aries from this, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so someone could be that sun, moon, rising, Venus. But I really do see that like they're gonna come in and they're gonna come in hot, they're gonna come in fast, they're gonna like, you know, it's like it might be a little bit slow at first because they're kind of thinking about what they want to do. They're thinking about the next moves they want to make. Like, you know, they want to be like they want to make sure they have the right thing to say. Like, they don't want to mess up. They don't want to say the wrong thing, you know. I feel like, you know, this person does overthink a lot. I feel like, you know, you could also be that way. Maybe the both of you are that way. That's maybe why you met. But it's like, you know, they really are in contemplative mode. And it's like once it hits them, once they get that aha moment with this clockwork pumpkin, that's literally what it says here. Okay, I kid you not, my alarm started ringing. So I had to like pause the video. And wow, okay, that beautifully corresponds or clarifies to this clockwork pumpkin. Okay, clock, time, divine timing, the right timing. Wow, I love it like when I get like external signs like this. But I'm seeing that like they're also thinking that the clock is running out, time is running out, and that might urge them to kind of like, you know, move things. Okay, like act on something fast. Okay, I feel like maybe this person has been like procrastinating a little bit on either communicating with you or taking that next step, whatever that looks like for you, or, you know, wherever you are. I know you know, those that watch this video, you could be asking about a no contact situation, or maybe you're seeing this person and you're waiting, you're just trying to see what their next move will be. Yeah, so I feel like things are finally going to pick up after a sense of stagnancy, because again, they feel like, you know, time is running out. They don't have forever. They know that you're not going to wait around forever. I'm seeing like, you know, they're noticing you like leveling up and stepping up your game. I feel like you've been doing a really great job at setting your boundaries, and even if you don't think you are, I guarantee you are, because I feel like if you're watching this, you've probably done things to like, you know, treat yourself, even if it's as simple as like a bubble bath and candles. But like, you know, I feel like you could be into manifesting, you could be into crystals, maybe you've seen like the you know, carnelian talk and rose quartz, carnelian talk on TikTok and rose quartz. And yeah, basically you are doing a lot better than you think, and I feel like this person has been feeling that energetically, and like they are energetically drawn to you. And yeah, that's why I feel like there is this new beginning coming in hot, fiery, fast. So yeah, be prepared for that. It might even take you by surprise. It might even go like super fast and you're just like, wait, what the heck is going on? Like, yeah, I'm also seeing the Queen of Cups. Okay, it's been a while since I have drawn this card as well. This is really great pile too. With the Queen of Cups, this person and you, like, you really, really like each other. Okay, there is a deep emotional bond, a deep emotional connection. I always see the Queen of Cups as someone who may have a lot of admirers, someone who may have like a lot of people like crushing on her, but she's only ever given her heart to a few people, and you are one of those few people. Okay, and like even the other way around. This could be the case with you too. Like, sure, you've had crushes, but like, there's only been like a couple of people or a handful of people that you watched tarot videos on and or really liked. Okay, so this card just tells me that this connection is genuine. It's not just in your head. It definitely goes both ways. It's really interesting because we got the Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. So it's just like, you know, the both of you have, first of all, you met for a reason, okay? You were meant to meet in this lifetime. And I'm also seeing that, you know, the both of you could have gone through like a hard past, where you really were forced to like level up, and it's like, you know, you had no option but to like, you know, heal and improve. And you know, I'm seeing that, like, you know, the both of you could have had exes or just people that you dated in the past that really put you through a lot, but then you met one another, and it's just like you connected in a way that you haven't with anyone else. And same with this person, they connected in a way with you that they haven't in the past. Or like, you know, there's just something about you, something about your kindness, your generosity, your openness, your receptivity that they really like, and that they haven't gotten in a while, that they haven't seen or found in a while. So I'm really seeing that, you know, they want to hold on to this connection, they want to hold on to you, and they want a new beginning ASAP. Okay, so yeah, so you know, just both these cards, I love it. I love drawing like, you know, queens. But you know, what I'm really seeing with these two cards is that, you know, the both of you are so deep and emotional at heart. You're both of you, like, you know, are sensitive, but it's just like maybe the both of you at times could have had to hide your real feelings, or I'm not really seeing like play games, but like, you know, just not be as vocal about your feelings as like you wish you were, or like basically you what you see isn't what you get. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you're a person, they felt and still feel a lot deeper for you than they let on. Like, they had a certain demeanor, like maybe this could be like their rising, and this could be like who they are deep down, or something like that. I'm seeing someone could be an air rising or even like fire rising. I'll go over the signs later, but uh, it's like, you know, the both of you, you're softies deep down. Okay, so is your like I said the both of you, but like, you know, your person is a softie deep down, but it's like, you know, they feel like they kind of have to put up this front, you know, stick to their boundaries so they don't end up like getting hurt. And I feel like you could be that way too. I feel like maybe the both of you are kind of on the same page when it comes to that. But I do feel like, you know, there's so much that they wanted to let you know regarding their feelings and how deep they feel this connection is, how great this connection is, the feelings that were invoked within them, you know, after meeting someone like you, the feelings, this connection invoked within them, and things like that. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Moonology deck. I was not gonna pick this, but like, I was just drawn to it. Yeah, we got the answers you need are coming, full moon and Gemini. So yeah, I do feel like, you know, with this fresh new start that is happening in this connection, again, this could be like just reconciliation or being in contact again, or it could also mean taking that next step, entering that new phase in your life. I feel like, you know, you're also going to be getting the clarity, the answers you need. I feel like, you know, when this happens, like, it's gonna feel smoothly. It's not gonna feel forced. It's not gonna feel rough, because we got a good like we got like all the suits. Okay, I was gonna say except the earth sign, but we do have like this earth sign card coming up here. But basically, I'm seeing your person's really gonna want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you before they take things forward. But I still think that things are gonna be moving fast, and it's almost like, wow, like, I was not expecting this to happen. Or maybe it could just be that you think they're going a little bit fast because of this period of stagnancy. But either way, like, I am seeing that you are going to be seeing movement, and more importantly, communication. Okay, and this could look different for different people. This could be, you know, an expression of love, an expression of, like, you know, their feelings and emotions. I feel like, you know, they are slowly getting out of this, like, you know, defensive mode, and, you know, trying to be a little bit more vulnerable and authentic. Okay, the Queen of Cups is all about authenticity and vulnerability. So that is also something something that I'm seeing happening. Yeah, we also got your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, this yeah, reminds me of the Queen of Swords here. Like, they really are thinking about how they want to go forward with this connection, what they want to say to you. I'm seeing there is a good amount of like logicality, rationality. Like, this person, it's like, okay, I feel like they go back and forth. Okay, at times like they really think with their mind, at times they like, feel with their heart, really feel the emotions. And it's like this sort of like internal like back and forth, like, okay, like I know like this is them, like I know I'm a softie, I know I really like this person, I know I want to be with this person is absolutely beautiful, mesmerizing, captivating, but like how do I go forward? Okay, like how do I like go about approaching this connection or approaching the situation in a way that like will be good for the both of us. So yeah, I'm just seeing, your person, it's like, again, back and forth, like they will give you the answers you need, but it's like they will have done a lot of thinking before they come forward. And it's almost like, since they're spending so much effort, they're expending so much of their energy, it's like, it's almost like they feel like they could be a little bit butthurt before coming forward. No, not butthurt, like butthurt if, okay, not before coming forward, but hurt if you end up rejecting them. Okay, I do feel like they are sensitive. Like I said, they're softies deep down, but they could also be like a little bit sensitive to rejection. So, they're just kind of like thinking about all the scenarios, like, okay, if you did reject them, then what would be their plan B and stuff like that. Yeah, but they are doing a lot of like thinking and contemplation, which is really good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over the signs real quick. We got full moon in Taurus, that happens during Scorpio season, so I'm getting Taurus, Scorpio. We got full moon in Gemini, which happens during Sagittarius season, so I'm also getting Sag and Gemini. With the Queen of Cups, I'm getting all water signs here: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting all air signs, but especially Libra and Aquarius. And with the Ace of Wands, I'm also getting fire signs. Okay, that's like a lot of the signs. That's what I was saying, like this connection. Like we literally got all the suits. We got, fire, air, water, earth. So yeah, but with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like, yeah, maybe this is the pile that will resonate with like most of you or something like that. But yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck to see what other messages we have here. Wow, I'm not surprised that this card came first. I fantasize about it. Yeah, this totally clarifies the sewer mermaid. Again, this says your sensuality is beautiful. Yeah, they definitely do fantasize about you in that sense. Sure, they look at pictures of you and things like that. They fantasize about like those times or those moments. Yeah. And okay, we also got I really miss you. Yeah, I feel like, for those of you guys that are in no contact or very little contact, yes, this person definitely misses you. Or it's like, even if you are in contact right now, like even just going a day without you, this person starts missing you and like they can't be away from you for too long. Okay, it's like they've tried and it's just like it's not it, like I have to be with this person. Yeah, we also got my life isn't the same without you. Okay, this tells me that like no one else really provides them the spark and the yeah, the spark that you do, the feelings that you invoke in them. Okay, I feel like this person's always going to carry a flame for you. Yeah, I'm seeing this could be an old flame for a lot of you, or like like I said, you could be in no contact or very little contact with this person. But what I'm seeing is that, there's a good balance of like emotions, but also like attraction, passion, also like sensuality. Like you are the entire package for this person. And it's like they have not met anyone that invokes all of these feelings within them. Okay, like sure, they could have met attractive people. Of course, there's always going to be attractive people, but it's just like the feelings that they have for you are unparalleled. So yeah. Okay, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer a video reading, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Lapis Lazuli. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What would your person tell you if they could? Just do an energy check-in on them. And you as well. So yeah, I'm going to start off by picking cards from the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck to see what is going on here. Ooh, we got Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Okay, off the bat, this gives me Hermit vibes, okay? The Major Arcana Hermit, because she's holding the lantern. And I'm seeing that, you know, this person and you either have gone or are currently undergoing some sort of healing, some sort of leveling up, some sort of energetic upgrade. This really represents someone who retreats or, like, you know, goes into solitude to work on themselves. This is someone who seeks enlightenment so they can spread that wisdom with other people, which in this case I feel like is clarity. Okay, I feel like you are going to be getting clarity, you are going to be getting the explanation that you deserve. And you know, I just feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had between the both of you, and you know, your person knows that, and like they really want to give that to you. In fact, I'm hearing that maybe your person wants something from you too, like, you know, some sort of clarity from you too. But we got a clear solution, so this is a good sign that things will resolve. Things will work out better than expected. I love this card because this is a card full of wisdom, depth, and you know, like any sort of, it signifies that if you have been going through some sense of stagnancy, or you know, like a period of separation, or just like, you know, they've been silent, it's all gonna pay off. Okay, so I'm really seeing, like, look at the bigger picture. There's a moonology card from the moonology oracle deck that literally says that. So yeah, I'm just seeing, like, you know, I take this as a good luck card, and I take this as a card of, like, even like something paying off, because this does give me like Hermit Virgo vibes, and you know, I associate that with like wisdom and hard work, and like something paying off. So I feel like all the self work that you've been doing, I even feel like your person's been hard at something. Maybe it could have been like little work. I'm also seeing that, you know, finances, material life, career life could have been impacting your person, because this does have to do with the sixth house, which has to do with career, work, service to others, and things like that. So yeah, I just feel like whatever it is, you know, that you've been working on and they've been working on, it's going to pay off, and it's soon going to, like, you know, manifest itself into the 3D. So that's really exciting. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we got the three fates. Okay, so we got what comes around. Okay, I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a card of karma. um I'm also just seeing, like, you know, because we got this lantern fairy, like this is an extension of like how all the hard work that you've done on yourself, and you know, the work that this person's doing, like you're finally going to reap the benefits of that. I almost see this as like a manifestation. Your manifestation's coming true. Okay, like, I mean, this is, yeah, like that totally makes sense with what I was saying about karma. You know, there's different types of karma: good karma, bad karma. And I just feel like, you know, someone's good karma is paying off. I'm also seeing, like, I'm not gonna lie, if this person did hurt you, if they did do something to kind of like piss you off, they are getting their karma, and I feel like you already know that. Maybe you've seen it happen even from a distance, or like they're kind of due for their karma. um yeah, like I'm seeing like good and bad karma here, but like I feel like, you know, unless this person like apologizes or gives you some sort of explanation or clarity, you know, what goes around comes around. So yeah, it's so interesting because, okay, I literally channeled that show Manifest. I don't know if you've been watching it, and I'm trying really hard not to give spoilers. I don't even think this is a spoiler, but like in the show, you know, the characters get these callings, right? Like from, they don't know what, they think it's like God or like the universe. So they're not even really sure. But it's like the callings urge them to do the right thing. They steer them towards the right direction. Like it'll never say something bad. Like it'll never, like, you know, say like, oh, hurt this person or do that. But like it's, you know, it's all about good conscience, um, moral compass, and like doing the right thing. So like what I really channeled is that, like, until this person does the right thing, by giving you like an apology or some sort of explanation, or there's some sort of conversation that needs to be had, like, you know, because this says like clear solution. So until that happens, I feel like this person could be like dealing with certain things, like, you know, just like dealing with their own karma, dealing with, you know, what, it's a consequence of their own action, like even more than like fate and stuff like that. Like I kind of do believe in fate and divine timing. I don't know, it varies, like my beliefs change every day, I swear, but like, you know, I do believe that like whatever we go through, whatever situations we put ourselves in, a lot of the times it is our decision, you know. So it's like, you know, it's all, I'm just seeing that someone's going to own up to their actions, someone's going to own up to their words, take accountability. So yeah, and that's a good thing, because you know, I really associate this you know, lantern fairy, aka like hermit card, with like maturity. So it's like I feel like someone's really maturing, someone's really like stepping up their game, someone's just doing more, is what I'm seeing as well. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck to see what messages we have here. Ooh, okay, we got the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you have been on this person's mind a lot. They think about you all the time, okay? Like I channeled that TikTok song, All I Think About Is You, I think Heat Waves, yeah. Yeah, they are also thinking about what they want to say to you. I feel like that's been a common theme in this reading. I feel like we got a similar message in the other piles as well. But like, I'm really seeing that, you know, if you're watching this, and it could just be that I'm filming this during Virgo season, you know, we're kind of all like calming down our energy from Leo season, kind of like, you know, thinking before really taking the next step, making that next move, saying that next thing. It could just be that, but like, because of that, I'm seeing that, like, you know, your person is going through a period of like maturity, growth, enlightenment, awakening, and I feel like you are too. I really like associate, you know, this card with like a spiritual awakening, with the light popping out from like the Fibonacci series here. Yeah, that's a really good thing. Okay, I feel like, you know, it's like Leo season. It's all about like treating yourself and like dreaming. Okay, no dream is too big, but you know, there sort of is that like reckless vibe to Leo season. Like every season has good and bad vibes, but it's like if someone has been a little bit reckless in the past, or like, you know, the past month or something like that, I feel like, you know, we're taking a step back, you know, or like just slowing down. We're not a step back, like we're just slowing down, healing, becoming the most mature version of ourselves, really trying to find our higher selves, just being a little bit more practical is what I'm seeing. So I like that. Okay, like I'm just gonna say it, I'm an earth sign, and other earth sign seasons, like, you know, are good for earth signs in general. Like that applies to like any sign. Okay, like if you're a fire sign, like let's say you're an Aries, you really do tend to thrive during Leo and Sagittarius season, and same with air and water. Okay, and this could apply to moons too. If you have like a Taurus moon, or they have a Taurus moon, or some sort of earth moon, this season is especially going to, like, I'm seeing like the next 30 days. Honestly, I don't really like to put a time on this out. Let's just say the next 30 days from whenever you're watching this. I'm just channeling the energy of Virgo season here. The next 30 days are going to be really good for you. I'm seeing like, you know, because, you know, the moon rules emotions and feelings. So it's like someone's really like calming down their emotions, calming down their feelings, being a little bit more rational, not being as reckless, you know, being a little bit more decisive and pragmatic and practical. So yeah, I really like that for you, pile 3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards. We also got the 9 of Pentacles. How fitting is this? Okay, so yeah, this is really a card of like independence, you know, just being by yourself for a bit. So I feel like, yeah, someone has kind of been by themselves for a bit, or there could have been some sort of like distance or gap in communication in some way, but that's only because I feel like someone has really been working on themselves. And by someone, I honestly think it's the both of you, okay? But with the 9 of Pentacles, like, I'm also seeing this person really admires your independence. They really admire everything that you embody. You know, you embody like ambition, drive, hard work, perseverance, especially success, okay? You're very abundant, and, you know, that's because of your hard work. That's because of your efforts. And I really hear something about like your efforts paying off. I believe I said that in the beginning too. So yeah, that's something that they really like about you. We also got strength. Okay, so this is really amazing. This is all about like reconciliation, love, and romance. So yeah, there definitely is going to be a reconciliation. You definitely will be in contact. For those of you guys that are seeing someone already and you're just wondering what's happening, I feel like this person's going to gain the strength to you know, be a little bit more vocal about their feelings. Again, I'm just seeing like some sort of clarity coming in, okay? And that looks different for different people, you know, best for your situation, but like, you know, the strength card, this is associated with Leo, and Leo um, rules the fifth house, or it's associated with the fifth house, and the fifth house is all about intimacy, passion, adventure. So it's like, okay, I'm seeing a mix of both. Okay, like I am sort of filming this during like the first decan of Virgo season, so there's still like remnants of Leo season, I guess. But like I feel like this connection, you know, that indicates that this connection had a good mix of like practicality, stability, even, but also like passion, joy, like intimacy, romance, adventure, and things like that. So like that's something that your person absolutely loves about this connection. You know, I'm even seeing that maybe someone in this connection was a little bit more practical than the other person, that and the other person was like the creative. Like, yeah, I'm seeing someone was like the dreamer or the creative, and the other person was like the rationalist, the logician, if you will. I even channeled someone being an INTP. Maybe this could be like a connection where someone's an introvert and someone's more of an extrovert, or something like that. But it's like what I'm seeing is that you balance each other out beautifully. Okay, I'm also seeing like this, someone could be an earth sign, someone could be a fire sign. Yeah, I'm gonna go over the signs real quick. So I definitely got Virgo energy with the lantern fairy. I got Gemini, Aquarius, Libra with the ace of swords. I got Leo, and I also got Virgo. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn with this nine of pentacles. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my love oracle deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, so we got I don't want anyone else, just you. Okay, I feel like this sort of makes sense with the pentacles energy that we got here. Your person is fixated on you. They really do want you. They really do want to make this work, and I feel like they're gonna have the strength to finally reach out to you or say that thing that has been on their mind for a while. Okay, because again, like we got the lantern fairy, and it literally says a clear solution. So I really do feel like this person has been thinking about, like, you know, just letting go of everything that has been on their mind. I'm getting something off their chest, and I also feel like this is, you know, it's gonna happen with a bang. Like I feel like this person's really gonna come in and, like, you know, it's gonna be like a really good conversation that you have. Maybe I'm even seeing something about them taking you out to like a romantic dinner, or maybe if you aren't, like, you know, like let's say this person lives far away from you, it could be like a fun FaceTime date or something like that. But like, you know, this, I'm sort of getting like, you know, uh, again, this has to do with like intimacy, passion, adventure, like grand gestures. Okay, making like a big romantic gesture. Okay, or at least something that will be bigger than anything they've ever done before. You know, sometimes things are relative. But yeah, with the strength card, like I see that, you know, this is all about like someone mustering the strength, gathering their strength to like come forward and, you know, like really pursue this. Because I feel like, you know, they realize that you could be their North Star. Like you have really guided them into the light. They also think you're really wise and really mature. Again, they really do admire your independence a lot, and they're just like, wow, I have to be with this person. I feel like this person is making me a better version of myself. I'm even seeing like I channel something about, like, you know, someone being a stronger version of themselves, or like they think that you're really strong, and like because of that, like, you know, it's inspired them to be like strong about something. Who knows, they could have been going through something, you know, this whole like karma card. Oh my gosh, wow, I dropped the karma card on the ground. Okay, who knows, they could have been going through something because of their karma, and it's just like it could have been taking a toll on them, and like now they're just like they're trying to be strong about it. And like I'm even seeing a lot of like healing and self-work, and trying to be a better person. Okay, I really feel like you encourage this person to be a better person. You are very authentic, kind, caring, generous. You know, like you're a real person, and like you're a very genuine soul in general, and that's something that they really love about you. And like they're just like, yeah, I have to be in this person's life, they have to be in my life, I really like them. So yeah. We also got I know we will make it. Yeah, so again, like we got a lot, like we got Pentacles energy here, so Earth sign energy. And then we also got, yeah, with the Strength card, this is Leo. That is a fixed sign, so I'm getting like fixed sign energies here, like so Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Yeah, like, you know, I know we will make it. There is an element of stubbornness to this connection, to this reading in general. Like they really, really, really want to make this work. Okay, so it's like they're gathering up the strength within themselves to, like, you know, come forward and do this, because I feel like that was the only choice they had. Like they're just like, okay, like I have to come forward and do this because I really, really like this person, and like I'm not just gonna sit back and do nothing. So I really see a lot of action happening in this connection. It could be a little bit like slow to start off because again, like we did get like some Pentacles energy and the Hermit energy here, but it will speed up. Okay, again, I feel like that's another, not again, but like this is a theme that I've noticed in this reading pop up in like just this reading in general, even with the other piles. We also got I will love you forever. Yeah, so this definitely is a case of unconditional love. Pile 3, this person's always gonna have feelings for you. Seriously, like I feel like you even met at like a very pivotal time of their life, or maybe your life, or like, you know, it's just something about you is so memorable, and like they cannot get you off their mind. I feel like they're always gonna have feelings for you. They're always gonna wish well for you, no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter where they are. It's like honestly, like they really do want you all to themselves, but at the end of the day, I'm seeing that they just want you to be happy. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If it didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.